Hello everyone. You may notice that this is not the voice of Dawn. This is actually the voice of her husband. My name is RC, and well, she forgot, somehow figured out, or accidentally turned the volume off, and has asked me to narrate. So let's see how much fun we can have with this. So this will not be a boring video with now, it will be a pouring video, because as we pour water into the blender, and we're going to blend this apple butter up, preparing it and pureeing it and bringing it down, and she's saying stuff with her hands, and I did not catch what she said there, but it was something probably along the lines that RC is so amazing, he's so handsome and rugged, and I love that man. Alright, now we blended this up, and guess what? Here comes some more pouring, and the pouring is happening now. Pour, pour, pour. And yep, that's what I did. I poured it in, and RC is so handsomely, dashing. Love him. Alright, and we pour some more into the blender to blend, and food processor probably. I don't know if that's a food processor or a blender, but we'll find out eventually whenever she comments probably on this video, because she has no idea what I'm saying. And blend, 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 as she stares intently at the blender, the mesmerizing apples as they spin around, and she's done and ready to, guess what? Pour. Oh my, how pouring. How pouring a video this is. Quite a pouring video. It's appalling how pouring that she's doing. Alright, let's get some more. And she scoops some more and pour into there. And scoop and pour and scoop and pour. Get that apple butter blend in there, and we shall now. She blend. What? That. Wait a minute. She must have editing. She edited it. Some more pouring, and now she's going to pour into a separate, different bowl, a white bowl. Probably. I have no idea why she's doing that, but she's doing it, and guess what? She brings out the plate comes down, and now it is time to put the sharp, pointy things onto the plate. That is not for consumption, people. That is just for preparation. Not good to eat that. You try to take a bite out of that, you get a kind of a cut lip or something. You don't want that. So let's spatula some stuff out, and there we go. She turns, and let's. Oh, what is this? Is this more pouring? Pouring from one bowl to another? I think that's more of a crock pot, a slow cooker, that she's going to put that in, probably kind of to reduce that down. See, I know some stuff. What is this? Did you see that? Did you notice the bowl is now black? It was white, now it's black. Crazy magic just going on here. Cooking is pretty magical. Alright, some more blending. Blend up, blend, blend, blend. Let's get some blending. And not as mesmerizing as earlier, but still. Oh, there she goes into the pouring. I've seen that before. What technique, what grace, what skill. Oh, and more scoop. Scoop, scoop, scoop. Scoopity-doop. Scoopy scooperson. Scooping and scooping. And what is another lid? Oh, it's there we go, and ready for some blending. The mesmerization of blending. Blenderoni. A little bit of blending. Blend, blend. Blend, blend, blend. Blending still. Yeah, blending, blend, and blending some more. I wonder if this is different blending. A little chunkier, that one. Let's do some more blending. The blending of lives together. How lovely is that man of mine, she says. I mean, I can read her mind. I could tell. I've seen it before. Some more pouring. And there goes. Yep. Oh, and the scooping right after that. That is quite a move right there. From blending to pouring to scooping. I'm just mesmerized by her skill and agility. It is quite amazing what she can do in the kitchen while I'm asleep in the other room, because I work so hard overnight. But so here we go, some more blending, pouring, pouring, scooping, pouring, with the actions that they may seem repetitive to you, but to her, they are skill, and there's, many hours of practice, and she's still got to work on that lidding. Of course, it's pretty hard for most people to put a lid on a blender or food processor or whatever that might be. But to see, it moves right into that, and notice the hold on the sharp pointy stuff. Yeah, to keep that from falling in, you make a big old mess. Yeah, can't cook in the kitchen without making a mess. I mean, so somebody who could cook in the kitchen without making a mess, and I'll show you somebody who's not really cooking but is just reheating. Alright, so here we go. Blend up. Let's get some more blending action. Blend. What? Where did... That was weird. Where'd it go? Alright, let's see. Well, it's back. That was... and what? I have no idea. What? I'm getting confused. Wow. So, what do you think? Quite good, huh? I know. She's a great woman, and I love her very much. And, yep, she is so amazing, and I love that woman. Alright, love you. I hope you enjoyed listening to RC narrating for his wife. Bye-bye.
Some of the basic things you will need for old-fashioned apple butter, if you like it with spices, is ground cinnamon and nutmeg and allspice. Basically, they're just the trio for apple pie mix. I couldn't find apple pie mix, and honestly, it's cheaper to just get this yourself and to mix it in. And then I add 1 box of pectin to each batch of my apple butter. It keeps the consistency smooth and helps it set up better for when I process it. And this is the secret ingredient for the batch that we're making today. I'm sorry, I can't share. I wish you were family and then you would know. But we have to keep some things to ourselves. So that is for the caramel gourmet apple butter that I'm making today. And then the other kind that we make, the other gourmet kind, is a pumpkin pie apple butter. And I've already made quite a bit of that. So already. I still have one. So you can use as much sugar as you want according to the ball book that you like. You can use as less sugar as you want. If you want to try with your family and see what your taste preference is, I can do both. When we tried this recipe, this became a family recipe because it was gifts to my grandparents and to my aunts and uncles for Christmas, and they all absolutely loved it and told me not to even change it, to leave it as is. And every year I had given my grandparents and my aunts and uncles and my brothers and sisters and mom and dad some apple butters, caramel apple and pumpkin pie. Well, when my grandpa passed away a few years back, it's just been one of those things where I just, I decided to just keep it this way, and this is the one that I make, that I choose to sell locally, and a lot of our friends who buy locally love it too. So it is a rich apple butter. You add your spices and your sugar. Be the first crock pot done because it already was pretty thick. Remember, this was the one that didn't have a whole lot of water in it. Somehow it just ended up being that way, and so we'll let that cook. What I do is I turn my crock pots on low, and I'll turn the roaster on low, and I'll let that go. I usually let it go overnight on low, or if I feel like it's getting close to being done and it's in the evening, very late in the evening time, I will turn it on warm and put the lid on it and then process it the next day. But the key to good apple butter and easy apple butter in your slow cookers is to keep the lids off when you get to this point. So put your ingredients in, put your sugar in, stir it up really good, turn it on low, and then you have to resist the temptation to come in here and to get spoonfuls out of these because they are really good. I do come in whenever I'm in the kitchen. I just take time to stir all of them so I can have these done in the morning, and then I can bring you along for the canning process so you can see them jarred up. Now I still have that crate of apples to cut up tomorrow, And I think my plan for right now is to just go ahead and get them cut up and put in the fridge and freezer bags, and I might put like a 1/4 cup of orange juice in there with them, because like I said, I'm going out of town on Sunday, and so I will just have tomorrow left to process, but when I come back I can easily throw them in the crock pot. And then our friends who let us pick, they have a little ministry farm store, so this will go up after I deliver my special surprise. But the old-fashioned apple butter, we are canning up and we're donating to the farm store so that they can sell that and use that money to support their ministry. It's just our way of saying thank you for giving us all these apples. These may not be perfect. They were perfect for what we were using them for. And God blessed us abundantly. So in our abundance, and even when we don't get blessed abundantly, I feel like God still wants us to bless other people. So we will be working on canning those all up tomorrow. And if you're interested in a bulk canning book and you don't have one, I will put the Amazon link below in the comments. And I will also put some slow cookers and a roaster. This is my first time having a roaster, and I have canned for over probably about 10 years.